Sup guys, and welcome back to my channel Everything Net, where I give a little bit of anything and everything of interest to moi. So for those of you who don't know, I just had my third baby less than 3 months ago. And us new moms know it can be hard getting that snapback, okay? So today I'm taking you into my kitchen and cooking up a keto-friendly meal with a Caribbean twist, okay? Zucchini noodles with jerked beef. Hey! But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and of course, hit that notification bell. Now let's get into this, okay? First, the zucchini noodles. If you do not have a noodle machine, I don't know what you call it, one of those machines that you can put vegetables in and like they have different attachments that make your vegetables look like different shaped noodles. If you don't have one, you can use a potato peeler or a knife, and I'll show you exactly how to get those noodles from your zucchini if you don't have one of those fancy contraptions. So with the potato peeler, you just slice the zucchini down like you would do if you wanted to peel a potato, but just, keep going in line until they come out like nice, flat, thin strips like this. Then you just stack them up, and with a knife you cut them down horizontally until they form thin little zucchini strings. And there you have your zucchini spaghetti. If you don't have a potato peeler, you can just use a good old knife, and basically same method that you used with the potato peeler. You're going to want to slice the zucchini down in a horizontal way and then stack them up and slice them horizontally again to form thin little strings. Now if you want something that is extremely thin and like real like angel hair type something, the potato peeler method is really good, or you can just go out and buy a noodle maker. I don't know what you call that thing. Go buy that thing. That aside, let's get into the cooking, okay? So now we're gonna just cut up some peppers. I like my food to look pretty, so we like color, okay? And of course it adds a little bit more nutritive value, especially since this is a keto meal, so no carbs here, or very limited carbs here. So we're going to try to get as much nutrients as possible from our veggies, get our fats in, etc. So just core your peppers, like take out the middle, all that gushy stuff, and then we're gonna slice our peppers down horizontally so they're kind of like stringy, similar string-like thickness to our zucchini noodle. Now you're going to want to turn your stove on to medium, and in a reasonable sized pot you're going to want to add about 2 tablespoons of butter and let that melt in your pan. Now you're going to add your zucchini noodles and your peppers. Then you're going to want to add 1 teaspoon of powdered chicken bouillon, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and you basically let that steam, give it a toss, and you're done. Now moving on to our jerk beef. First we're going to need half a red onion and some ginger, girl. I don't know how much ginger this is. It's like maybe 28 grams. Yeah, probably. Now you will need about 1 pound of beef. So you're going to need about 1 pound of beef. Add your ginger in along with black pepper to taste, about 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, a few dashes of cayenne pepper to taste, 1 teaspoon of powdered chicken flavored bouillon, or you can use the beef flavored, 2 teaspoons, which is basically 1 tablespoon of jerk seasoning, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of truvia as a replacement for sugar. So we're gonna go ahead and mix it all up until everything is evenly distributed and our beef is nice and coated, honey. Then we're gonna cook her up. So in a large saucepan, we're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of butter. Again, let that melt. And when she's just about melted, just add in your purple onions and you're gonna saute those until they become a bit translucent. Next, we're gonna add our beef. And we're gonna saute that for a few minutes. Then we're gonna cover it, turn our heat down to low and let her simmer for a bit. While that is simmering, I like to go ahead and cut up some celery leaves and 1 medium tomato. This adds a little bit of sauce or gravy to the meat and another layer of flavor. So now that you've been sauteing that on low for about 15 to 20 minutes, just add in your tomatoes and your celery leaves. Give her a quick toss. And cover her and let her simmer again for another 10 minutes. I did not add any stock or anything to this pot. I just let the natural steam that was running off the lid add moisture into the pan to stop it from burning. But please do keep an eye on your dish. Every pot is different, every stove is different. Yours might burn. You might need to add some chicken stock, some beef stock, or just some plain old water. Keep an eye on it. And she's done. So now it's time to plate and eat. Oh my God, this looks so good. And it tasted really good too. Nice, tender, juicy, spicy beef with some nice, healthy zucchini noodles. Let me know in the comments section what you thought of it, how it tasted, how yours came out. And I'll see you next time.